Hey guys, Terry Shanahan back in Omaha, Nebraska with my good friend Bill Esch.
And today we're going to be cooking with Chef Matt Edwards. Matt's a fantastic chef here in Omaha, Nebraska, and he's got some really great recipes and great tips on what to do in the kitchen. So here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Edwards. I'm a local chef and caterer in the Omaha area, and today I'm working with Terry and Bill to show you some quick and delicious recipes, some steaks, and we're going to do a couple of breakfast items too.
Alright, so Matt, we're going to prepare a frittata.
Frittata.
Why don't you kind of explain what a frittata is?
Frittata is basically like a baked omelet. We're going to saute some vegetables, add some meat, and then pour the eggs over the top and bake it. So it's easier than making an omelet, and also it can serve a whole family from one pan.
Awesome.
So I'm just going to start our prep for our frittata. We have one yellow onion here, and the easiest way to chop onions is just to first do cross sections. Just follow the shape of the onion, and then just rotate it and chop it. And we're going to saute our onion with a little bit of zucchini to start. Probably use about half of this. And about the same size as the onion so that they cook evenly. So again, we're going to heat up a pan here over medium heat, and about a tablespoon of oil. And I am using a non-stick pan since we're cooking eggs. Just makes it easier to get them out when it's time to serve them. So we're going to add all the zucchini and onions. And this we're just going to cook over medium heat for about 10 minutes until they soften up and get a little bit of color on them. I've got about 12 basil leaves here, and basically just stack them up and roll them, and then I'm going to slice them. And whenever I can, I try to use fresh herbs to get a lot more flavor from them. They're a little bit more expensive than dried herbs, but you can grow them yourself in the summer, and I think it's worth the extra cost. So here I have 8 eggs, and I'm just going to add the basil. And then I have about a half a cup of sharp white cheddar cheese. And this is a container of part skim ricotta cheese that's 15 ounces. And we're going to put in about a half a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. And just whisk this all together.
So Matt, how many servings will this make, approximately?
This will serve about 6.
About 6?
We're just going to make it in this fry pan here, but you can also bake it in individual like ramekins or cups, and then just reheat those in the morning when you have them made ahead. So we're going to give our vegetables a few more minutes, and then we'll finish with the eggs. Alright, so our vegetables have some good color on them. This is, again, just developing flavor. When you allow them to caramelize like that, the onions are completely cooked, and then we have some color on the zucchini. We have some leftover steak here that I'm going to slice and add. You could add chicken. Again, you could use a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, just to get some extra protein in there. So just chopping this into bite-sized pieces. We're going to add that to our egg mixture. And then the last ingredient is 2 tablespoons of flour. This just allows the eggs to hold their shape when they bake. Just adds a little structure to the dish. So we're going to stir that in.
Matt, have you ever used coconut flour or almond meal or?
Almond I've used a lot, and
okay.
rice flour.
Rice flour.
I've
Okay.
experimented with a little bit. Almond tends to work the best.
Work the best. Okay.
Yeah.
So for our paleo folks out there, they could add almond meal.
Yep.
Great.
Or hazelnut works
Hazelnut.
well too.
Great.
So this we're just pouring right over the vegetables. And it's going into the oven. I have the oven preheated at 375, and it's going to bake anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. Alright, our frittata just came out of the oven. It was in about 25 minutes. Basically, you can tell when it's done. Just give it a little shake, and once that center doesn't move, the eggs are done. Just going to serve it up here to show you how it looks. See, we have all the vegetables in there, eggs and cheese. And again, this will serve 6 to 8 people, and it actually keeps well in the fridge, and you can just reheat it as you want it. So this is our vegetable and steak frittata.